Ever find yourself stuck in a beautiful place? Well, that's exactly what happened to us in Portree, Isle of Skye. We rolled in on a giant cruise ship, but no plan. In this video, we'll give you port essentials and how it all went down. Let's see if this wing it option is right for you. I'm Troy, and this is the Port Lowdown. Portree is the charming capital of Skye, a hiker's paradise, Scotland's second largest island on the west coast. Most attractions are 30 to 40 minutes away in any direction. Not ideal when you have a tender ride and 6 hours in port, but doable. Go 30 to 40 minutes west to Dunvegan Castle. Go 30 to 40 minutes south to Talisker Distillery and the ferry pools. Go 30 to 40 minutes north to Store Rock, Kilt Rock, and Portree. So here's the deal. Taxis get booked fast. There's no Uber, public buses are limited, especially on weekends, and there's only one car rental company. Besides this, Portree sees all manner of tourists and keeps busy, cruise crowds or not. In fact, Portree is loaded with hotels, rentals, and B&Bs. The main area of tourist business is this 4 to 5 block area in the center, so it's a squeeze. Basically, pre-arrange everything if you want peace of mind. Except if you're us. That's one of our lessons. We didn't book ahead of time. We came last minute. All the taxis are taken. All the tours are taken. And the local bus that came through, it's already full. Long lines to try to get extra buses, but even that's filling up. So looks like it's going to be a day of just hanging around town, exploring what's here, going on some trails. Anyway, always book ahead. So let's give you guys the port and town basic rundown. By the way, the ship docks pretty close, within view really, so the tender ride's pretty short. Tours might meet you here, while most others gather at the town's center, a 5 to 10 minute walk away. The docking area is narrow and only accommodates a few vehicles at a time. The small tender dock is charming, with colorful buildings overlooking a pretty harbor. Most of the town is on a rise facing the harbor, which requires walking up these stairs, or this small street to get to the main part of town. Once up, everything you need is within a few blocks radius. As you come up the stairs, the Royal Bank of Scotland ATM is to your left. Head straight down the facing street and turn at this parking lot on the left, and there's the tourist information office. With a helpful staff who even open on a Sunday, God bless them. They have public restrooms and updated bus schedules too. Continue down the street for 2 blocks and you'll see more public toilets to the right. Pretty big and well maintained. The main bus hub is Somerled Square. Buses run to places like Kilt Rock, Old Man of Store, Dunvegan Castle, and Talisker Distillery. But schedules are limited, especially on weekends. Check Rome to Rio for updated times. The square also had a water refill station, bank and ATM across the street, and benches, just not in the shade. And finally, car rental. Morrison's Car Hire is the only car rental company in town, and it's a 20-minute walk away from port. They offer pickup from the port. See the link in our description for contact details. Come back around to the east, you'll find lots of cute stores. And a Boots Pharmacy, which wasn't open on Sunday. In fact, there's a fair amount of stores closed on Sunday. You'll also find plenty of restaurants, but expect small seating areas. I grabbed a delicious and affordable sandwich at the Co-op Food grocery store. A popular choice with the cruise crowds, like crammed in popular. And finally, we stumbled upon this gem, Bikes on the Brae. This is a cool coffee shop and bike rental place for traditional and assisted e-bikes. They also have delicious cakes and friendly staff. Now the bikes were all reserved ahead of time, so be sure to book online. Despite the lack of wheels, we discovered the true charm of Portree lies in walking. The harbor area is stunning, and there are two must-do trails. First, Scory Brick Trail is a short 10-minute walk to the trailhead. The path itself runs north along Loch Portree, continuing on a 3-kilometer circuit where you can encounter beautiful vistas. A waterfall, and paths that are straight out of a fairy tale. Our only regret? Not doing the full circuit. Should have packed a lunch and kept going. Next time, next time. By the way, if you enjoy DIY excursions on your cruise, hit us up with a like and please share with your friends. Also, consider subscribing for our latest port reports, ship tours, and tips. Second, I explored the Lump. Well, it looks like one from the map. It's a small hillside section jutting out just next to the dock. You can enter either from this church or a trail entrance. I took a trail just off to the side so as to face the water and was treated to a beautiful walk. The path is narrow but well maintained and fenced in. Even with lots of people around, you can find sections that are quiet and contemplative. And finally, for a change of pace, there's a small flat marsh area just west of the visitor center, down this street facing a large car park. It's rather interesting and gives a different dimension to the town. And don't forget to check out these hand-designed maps from a local artist, offering cheeky place names and wry commentary. Even with the crowds, hanging out in Portree was a delightful experience. We want to return, maybe with some pre-booked bikes or a snazzy rental car. Any thoughts on this port? Leave us a comment.